Kia ora ana, greetings to all my subscribers and those that are viewing this tutorial. This tutorial was asked through a comment on my channel by Sinclair Teriki. Thank you for your comment, I appreciate it. It helps me with my channel. Also, if I can help you guys with these tutorials to learn if possible. This tutorial is about how to play a guitar bass the Cook Island way or style. Now with all our professional Cook Island bass players, they know how this works. With technique, rhythm, the beat it's played in, how to change the rhythm within the beat, and etc. For example, with the beats within our Cook Island industry of music, we do have a basic selection of beats, which is hula, waltz, bossa or disco, souk, samba, kaina, tamure, and now reggaeton and reggae. Within these beats, this technique and rhythm is played on bossa or disco, souk, samba, kaina, tamure, and most possibly reggaeton and waltz. Why waltz? Is because there is a change up in the beat when we play instrumentally. This is when this technique and rhythm comes in. Now with the hula, it's the same technique but different rhythm. And with the beats I've explained, they have all the same technique and same rhythm. The only difference is the tempos. They are slow, medium, and fast. This technique and rhythm, this is what I'll be showing you and explaining to you in this tutorial. Before we carry on, in the meantime, stay tuned and I'll get back to you to start the tutorial straight after this. Welcome back and thanks for staying tuned. Before we get into it, I just want to explain that we'll be only playing in C without changing any chords. Also, we'll be only doing the basics of hand coordination with playing with your chord hand and with the strumming or pick hand. Now, if you're pretty quick at learning how to pick up playing an instrument or anything else really, then that's really impressive. But if you're like me, where it takes time, then I think this video or tutorial is for you. For me, it's important to learn your hand coordination within learning this technique before we move to other stages. With our Cook Island bass players, they do have that basic range within their playing, but also what makes it advanced for them is the way they play it and the way they interpret their own style within this technique. Without further ado, let's get into it. To start off, I'm going to show you and name the finger tools that you need to know how to play this. So the names are your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your little finger. Okay, I'm just going to come up closer so you can get a better view while I show you. Now, the bracket we'll be playing on is C here, the high C. And first of all, you'll want to take your little finger and place it on this thread, on the string, the bottom string. Now with your ring finger and your middle finger, these two are to help stop the strings. Not like hard, just firmly. It's just there to stop that. And then your index finger will interact, pushing the second to last string here and the second string from the top, which is this one here. While the little finger stays here. So this is how it works. With all this in place, the coordination of it is the index finger pushes this, the second to last string, and these two fingers, the middle finger and the ring finger, comes off. Once the index finger comes off, the two fingers, the middle and index finger, pushes down firmly. And then when the index finger pushes the top string, which is the second string from the top, then the two fingers, which is the ring and middle finger, come off. They just continue doing the same thing. So on and off, on and off. So it's like this. Yeah? Well, this stays the same. But this is the basics. Just practice this. Because the coordination of this can be a bit difficult when you're a learner, when you're a beginner, when you're trying to practice this. So it's best to try and get this coordination correct before moving on to the next stage. Right? And that's basically it. Now, for some of our Cook Island based guitar players, I'm not too sure, maybe some of them may intend to move this up and down with the middle finger and the ring finger. But for me, I intend to leave it. I think most of the other players would do the same as well, but I tend to leave it and just, yeah, play like that. So these two fingers, make sure they cover these three strings. They could cover the top, but you basically only need it to cover these three because of the index finger playing the second to last string and the second string from the top. Yeah? Other than that, that's the basics, and yeah, I hope you've understood all that and hope you've learned a bit from it. Well, this concludes the tutorial. I apologize if it wasn't long enough, if it was quite short. As I explained, it's only the basics for you to learn the hand coordination before you move on to the next stage. In my next Cook Island guitar bass tutorial, I'll be showing you how to hand coordinate with the picking hand and also playing the single pick. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial. Ka kite.